A lot of work goes into creating the movies that we love. Since the late 1920s, the Academy Awards, also known as the Oscars, has recognized that hard work through their yearly award show. Winning an Oscar is a huge deal for anyone in the filmmaking industry, and it has taken many talented individuals years to get their hands on one. For my final project, I decided to focus on diversity in the Academy Awards. Representation in award shows is incredibly important, but the Oscars have been ignoring the work that people of color are putting into film for years. This problem has existed for a long time, but the 87th Academy Awards show in 2015 brought a big wave of attention to the issue. When the nominations for that year went out, people quickly realized that every person who was up for an award in the acting category was white. Media strategist April Rain responded to this by starting the now famous hashtag #OscarsSoWhite. This hashtag went viral quickly, and people started to talk even more about the lack of diversity in award shows. Although people have been speaking up about this issue for a long time before this, the hashtag brought more attention to it than ever before. So, are things better now? That's a pretty difficult question to answer, so I decided to focus my research specifically on the nominees for Best Actor and Actress. Although proper representation is necessary in all areas of filmmaking, I decided on these two categories specifically because they were what sparked the 2015 conversation that inspired my research. Here's a brief summary of what I included in my paper while I tried to answer the question of whether or not the Academy Awards has made any improvement following the hashtag #OscarsSoWhite movement. Starting in 2016, just 1 year after #OscarsSoWhite went viral, there were no people of color nominated for Best Actor or Actress. After all the talk of needing a change in the nomination process, it's obvious that there was no improvement this year. In 2017, 2018, and 2019, things did get a little bit better with the inclusion of Black actors and actresses in the two categories, but some people pointed out that there was still a lack of representation for Latino, Asian, and other non-white actors. In addition to that, white actors and actresses still made up most of the nominees. Flash forward to 2020, only one nominee for Best Actress was Black, and all of the nominees for Best Actor were white. We are seeing a slight improvement in recent years, but as of 2022, 86% of voting members of the Academy are white. So the answer to my question, have things gotten better, is still no. Although there have been slight fluctuations of improvement, there needs to be representation in all areas of Hollywood for real change, both on and off camera, and in the Academy itself. To wrap up this video, I wanted to highlight some actors and directors who did not receive the recognition that they deserved from the Academy in 2015. To start, the Academy failed to even nominate Ava DuVernay for Best Director despite her movie Selma being a massive hit. This film followed the 1965 marches from Selma to Montgomery. DuVernay is an incredibly talented director responsible for many great films like A Wrinkle in Time, I Will Follow, and Middle of Nowhere, in addition to Selma. Next, the star of the film Selma, David Oyelowo, also received no nominations despite his fantastic portrayal of Dr. Martin Luther King. Although he didn't receive a nomination for an Oscar, he did win an NAACP Image Award, as well as a Golden Globe and Critics' Choice Award nominations. Finally, Idris Elba was snubbed when he received no nomination for his work in Beasts of No Nation. He went on to receive a Screen Actors Guild Award for the same role, but received no recognition at the Oscars, something that does not happen very often. These are just a few examples of people of color in the film industry who didn't receive the recognition that they deserved that year. Unfortunately, there are many more who also receive this treatment. Although more people are starting to speak up about the lack of diversity in Hollywood, we aren't seeing the necessary changes happening yet. In order to have proper representation in film, Hollywood needs to recognize the hard work that people of color are putting into filmmaking.